Do you notice how some things in life begin changing shape depending on what we center ourselves around? This is the latus rectum. Curves form, focus organizes. Width adjusts, structure responds, and quietly, orientation shapes form. In mathematics, the latus rectum is a line segment passing through the focus of a parabola and perpendicular to its axis of symmetry. Its length reflects how wide or narrow the parabola becomes around its focal structure. Focus influences curvature. This happens when geometric structures organize around focal points, distance relationships shape curvature, or orientation determines structural spread. In practical systems, focus influences structure. Centered organization affects movement and direction. Structural relationships respond to orientation. Small shifts in focus can alter overall form. Systems often reshape around what becomes central. This is structure through orientation. Seen through sacred science, this is how life reveals integration. What we repeatedly center ourselves around quietly shapes how our lives begin to organize. Some forms of structure emerge through orientation, focus, and repeated alignment. In human systems, focus is familiar. Attention influences emotional energy. Priorities shape daily behavior. Fear can narrow perception over time. Purpose can organize movement and direction more clearly. What becomes central often reshapes everything around it. But focus is often misunderstood. Some think attention has little structural impact over time. Some overlook how priorities slowly shape identity and direction. Some forget that repeated focus gradually reorganizes behavior and perception. Seen through sacred science, this reveals another quiet law. Living systems often reshape themselves around what becomes most central to them. Not every change in your life began with action alone. Some shifts started when your attention, energy, or orientation slowly moved towards something different. You do not always transform through force. Sometimes, your life changes shape through what you continuously center yourself around. Mathematics says, the latus rectum helps describe how the structure of a parabola relates to its focal organization. Sacred science says, maybe focus does more than direct attention. Maybe it quietly shapes the structure of how our lives begin to unfold. And so we realize, focus can influence structure and direction over time. Systems often organize themselves around central orientation points. Repeated attention gradually shapes movement and behavior. Some forms of change emerge through what becomes central within us. So we ask ourselves, what am I currently centering my life around most strongly? How are my repeated focuses shaping my direction and behavior over time? What patterns in my life are quietly organizing around fear, purpose, or attention? Have I been judging people's actions without understanding the pressures, fears, or priorities their lives have been forced to center around? Life is a lawful, intelligent structure. Patterns exist all throughout nature. Nature moves in patterns across scales. Reality operates through consequence, not enemies. Humanity is where these patterns are felt and understood. And you are the living system that slowly changes shape around what becomes most central within your life.